Hi Sam. I hope you're doing well today.
Hi Alex. I'm good, thanks. What's our word for today?
Today we are learning,
Beispiel.
which means example in English.
That sounds interesting. So, is it used a lot?
Yes, it's a very common word in.
Deutsch.
You can use
Beispiel.
when you want to clarify something or give an illustration. Just a heads up, though don't confuse it with the English word beast. They sound somewhat similar but mean very different things.
Got it. So, how do we use
Beispiel.
in a sentence?
Well,
Beispiel.
is a neuter noun, so the article is.
Das.
The plural form is.
Beispiele.
You can say,
Das ist ein gutes Beispiel.
which means that is a good example.
What about its conjugation?
Since
Beispiel.
is a noun, it doesn't have conjugations like a verb. But you can use it in the past by saying,
Ich habe ein Beispiel gegeben.
meaning I have given an example.
That makes sense. Is there any interesting grammar point about it?
Yes. You can use
Beispiel.
in the imperative form too. For instance, you might say,
Gib mir ein Beispiel.
which means give me an example.
That's useful.
In terms of its history,
Beispiel.
comes from the Old High German,
Beispiel.
which meant example or model. Its roots show how long people have been using examples to explain things.
Wow, that's fascinating. I didn't know that. What about breaking down the word?
Sure,
Beispiel.
consists of the prefix
Bei.
and the root.
Spiel.
The prefix
Bei.
means by or near, while
Spiel.
means play. So, you can think of it as play by or a way to illustrate.
That's a cool way to think about it.
It really is. Now, let's look at some similar words. For example, with the same prefix.
Bei.
We have,
Beihilfe.
which means aid or assistance. It breaks down into
Bei.
and,
Hilfe.
where,
Hilfe.
means help.
Nice. Any others?
Yes, there's
Beispielhaft.
which means exemplary. It combines
Beispiel.
and,
Haft.
giving you an adjective form. We also have
Beitritt.
meaning accession or joining,
That's a lot of examples.
right? Now, focusing on suffixes, we have
Beispielung.
which means exemplification, combining,
Beispiel.
and the suffix.
Ung.
Then there's,
Beispiele.
which is just the plural form.
This is really helpful.
Let's move on and practice speaking. Imagine you're in a meeting and you want to clarify something. You could say,
Ich brauche ein Beispiel, das zu erklären.
which means I need an example to explain that.
Ich brauche ein Beispiel, das zu erklären.
Perfect. Now, let's say you're helping a friend. You could say,
Hier ist ein Beispiel für dich.
meaning here is an example for you.
Hier ist ein Beispiel für dich.
Great job. Now, one more situation. You're writing an essay. You might start with,
Ein Beispiel für meine Argumentation ist.
which means an example for my argument is.
Ein Beispiel für meine Argumentation ist.
Nicely done, Sam.
Is there a way to remember the gender of?
Beispiel.
Yes. Since it's a neuter noun, you can look for the ending,
Il.
which often indicates neuter nouns in.
Deutsch.
A vivid image could be a child playing with a model, illustrating the idea of an example.
That's a good tip.
Now, let's discuss how to use
Beispiel.
in different contexts. It's pretty neutral, so it can be used in both formal and informal situations. Common phrases include
Zum Beispiel.
meaning for example,
Ein Beispiel nennen.
meaning to name an example, and
Als Beispiel dienen.
meaning to serve as an example.
I see. Are there any words that are commonly confused with?
Beispiel.
Yes, sometimes learners mix it up with,
Beispielhaft.
which, as we mentioned earlier, means exemplary. They sound similar, but their uses are quite different.
I think I understand pretty well.
Let's do a quick recall check. What is the meaning of?
Beispiel.
It means example.
Good. What is the plural form?
Beispiele.
Excellent. What's the article for?
Beispiel.
It's.
Das.
Right. Can you give me a sentence using it in the past tense?
Ich habe ein Beispiel gegeben.
Perfect. Last question, what does
Zum Beispiel.
mean?
It means for example.
Great job, Sam. You really grasped the content today.
Thanks, Alex. I learned a lot about
Beispiel.
I'm glad to hear that. Remember, using examples is key in communication. Keep practicing, and you'll master it in no time.